Dystopia warning, obviously. Look, I'm sorry, I'm like some fucking Adidas-clad harbinger of doom, aren't I? But if I'm telling you something, it's because I fear that the papers and the news aren't telling you. Tell me this, have you seen the news that 200 asylum-seeking children have gone missing from migrant hotels on the south coast? Well, we all know why the BBC probably aren't reporting it. Richard Sharp, anyone? Wanker. You know, the BBC chair that helped sort out Johnson with a 800 grand loan before being offered the job. The guy that's there to uphold political neutrality and impartiality. Yeah. Then there's also the fact that blue kip National Front rhetoric spews out of this government like fucking sewage. It's all an attempt to manipulate and control us. Give us something to fear, something to hate, like vulnerable asylum seekers. Things that people don't necessarily fully understand, but taught to hate by the government so they can deflect from their myriad failings, like failings in the prosecution service that led to the murder of Zara Alina. An NHS on its knees with 1,000+ excess deaths per week that could be avoided. Schools on their knees, the justice system on its knees. People dying of hypothermia in their own homes in 2023. This kind of shit. A Home Secretary that uses language lifted directly out of that book by that 1930s dictator. Swarms, invasions. Are these words that are used to describe people? That's probably a good reason why you haven't heard about 200 asylum-seeking children that are missing from migrant hotels. Because the government are doing their best to make you think that these people, these children, are not human, are not deserving of respect, are not deserving of common decency. Just when you think they can't sink any fucking lower, they find a bar to crawl under. When this was raised in the House of Commons today by Tulip Sadiq, knuckle-dragging piece of shit Jonathan Gullis turned around and said, well, they shouldn't have come here illegally then. There's no legal fucking route. Can I have first dibs on him? The early report by the Observer said that it was 136 kids reported missing with 79 still unaccounted for. It took a whistleblower working for Home Office contractor Mighty to raise the alarm that children were literally being picked up from outside migrant hotels. The government has a responsibility and a duty of care to these children who are here without caregivers or parents. The police repeatedly warned them that these children would be susceptible to criminal gangs. They did nothing. They're continuing to do nothing. Labour on it as best they can be. But believe me when I say I have a litany of a scroll of things to tell you about that this government are doing. You should see the stuff that I can't tweet or make videos about. They're fucking monsters.